Hello and welcome to Advanced Driving Tuition. In this video we're going to do another test route for Chadderton Test Centre. It's a weekend and the gates are closed, so we're going to start from here. So we parked up onto the main road now. Test centre is just behind me, so we're just going to follow the sat-nav from here. So before we move, 6-point checks, signal right because we are turning right from here. Position myself onto the right side of the road for the right turn.
Turn
Replay
right,
the signal.
then at the end of the road, turn right, turn right.
And then we're looking for the safe gap by observing right and left. There's a big gap coming up, so we go straight into the left side of the road. Checking center and the right mirror, everything's okay. The road name is Broadgate and the speed on this road is 30 miles an hour. As soon as you come out the test centre, you're turning left and right.
After
30 miles an hour.
200 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit,
So we
then turn right.
So we will be taking a second exit at the roundabout and then we will be turning right. So sat-nav will always give you a head start.
Second exit, then turn right.
So as we are taking a second exit, we don't need to give any signal. Quickly looking, there's a car coming. We'll wait for the car to go first. So it's not coming to our side. Clear gap and we take the gap there. So as we are turning second exit, mirror signal once we pass the exit, and this is my exit now. But the sat-nav is asking me to go right, so I'll look in the mirror, position myself, signal right there, and go into the right lane there. So I can see there's two lanes there,
After
right?
100 yards, turn right.
So here you got to be very careful. If you are turning right, the both lane, if you see arrow here which is pointing you to go straight and right, and that right lane only go right. So as a learner, what you should do is always pick this lane, which is a middle lane, second lane from the right. The reason is when you're going right, you need to end up on the left side of the road, and the right lane will only take you to the right side of the road, and then you might get stuck if you're going straight across and the right lane only go right. So be very careful, because some student,
turn right.
they do make a mistake and they get failed for it, for not picking the right lane. And once they realize when they turn right that the right lane only go right, and it only go right from the when you turn right as well, then it's a problem for them to switch the lane so fast, because as soon as they turn right, there's another traffic light right in front of them. So if you're turning right, stay in the left lane, because the left lane will take you right, and then you can position yourself from there. You can either go straight or you can go left as well. They won't take you to the right lane, because the right lane only go to the motorway lane. So pick the second lane from the right, which is this lane, and you can go from this lane, you can go straight, you can go left when you turn right, or you can go straight as well, or you can turn right on this lane. But when you're on the main road, you can go straight, left, in the both lane you can use that when you're turning right there. But from here, as you saw the arrow early on is pointing you to go straight, and you can go right as well from this lane. So just be very careful. So nice change. We're not following the line, we're following this car. As soon as this car move, it'll be my turn. So nice and slowly. As you can see the arrow again pointing you to go straight and right. So as we are going right, I should give signal here. We're going to stop here one more time anyway, and then we stop here. So I would give a signal because I am turning right. I would not give a signal if I'm going straight across the traffic light there. But this car won't be bothered because I'm not going into their lane, because they are turning right as well at the same time. When I go right here, I would just go more far towards the pavement, and then when I soon turn, I would see the marking on the road for the guidance which lane I should pick when I go right there. But at the moment, I can see the sat-nav's asking me when you turn right, you will be on a Broadway, but it's not giving me any further instruction. So more likely I will be going straight at the traffic light when I turn right from these lights. Bit busy this time. Get ready, it's my turn. So light change, we're going straight because the direction arrow asking me to go right as well and straight. So we go wider and wider and wider, and then we end up on this left lane here now. And then we stop with the tire and the tarmac. So that car was on my right. So see, as soon the lights changed, it jumped in straight into my lane there, and that white car was behind him, so he ended up on the right lane. So if you're in the right lane, you should be ending up that lane there, which is right next to me, and or you can go right, which is a motorway. But if you don't want to do it, don't do it. So this lane you end up. So if you're in the left lane, you can go wider and wider, and then follow the instruction of the arrow or the marking of the arrow, and then end up on this lane. Sorry. Now we're on a Broadway. The speed is on this road is 40 miles an hour. The sat-nav is asking me at the moment, which is going to give me the direct instruction now. 500 yards, we will be turning right. So I'm just going to start looking and look for the safe gap to move to the right side. So I look at the center mirror,
after
right mirror, signal
yards,
right.
Turn right. Then
so there's a gap
left.
coming, and I will position myself into the right lane. Because I'm turning right, so I'll look in the mirror and reapply the signal once we pass the junction.
Turn right, then turn left.
So we are turning right at these lights. So same rule applies again. I will go into the middle of the junction, and then I would stop and wait for two things again. Waiting for the safe gap in between the oncoming traffic, or waiting for the lights to change, which is just changed now. So going through the red lights. So as soon as they go, we go back straight into my side of the road, go more wider, and end up next to the pavement or the footpath on the left hand side. Check center at the right mirror, so everything's okay.
200 yards, turn left, then turn left.
So we are turning left, which is the left hand coming up, center mirror, left mirror, signal
turn
left.
Then turn left.
So drop the gear down, speed down. Looking in the left mirror for the cyclist, and then we're turning left into our side of the road.
Turn left, then take the second right.
Now sat-nav's asking me to take a second right, which I can see first right,
After
the right next to me here.
200 yards, turn right, then turn right.
No, sorry, that was the first exit turn here. So we are going onto the main road, it's me. Approaching to the main road, look in the center mirror, right mirror.
Turn right.
Just wait for this car to finish a turn. So slow down by looking in the left mirror, signal right, which is a right at the traffic light now. Position myself close to the center line for the right turn, and stop where you can see the tire and the tarmac of this car clearly. Handbrake up and release the pedals. So again, when I'm turning right here, when the lights go green, I have to wait for the gap from the oncoming traffic. So if someone's coming from the other side of the road, they will have a priority over me. I would stay in the middle and wait for the gap. If there's no one there, obviously I would go. Or if there's someone's coming, then I'll wait for the gap. And if there's no gap coming and the car keep on coming, I'll wait for the lights to go red so I can take a right turn, because I have to leave the junction when the lights are red. So we approach the junction nice and slowly. I see the oncoming traffic. There's a car coming from the other side of the road. Only one car. After that, there's a plenty of gap. So we turn and go straight into the left side of the road again. Check center mirror, check the right mirror. Everything's okay, and then we carry on. So see this.
After 400 yards, turn right.
So we will be turning right, look in the center mirror, right mirror, signal right. There's a big gap, no one's behind me at all. So now we will be turning right after 200 yards. More likely there will be them traffic light coming up ahead of me. So again we stop where you can see the tire in the road, put the handbrake up, take the gear out, and we just wait for a safe gap now again, or we wait for the lights to change. This car started moving, so we're okay to move with them. So 100 yard we will be turning left, so mirror,
Turn
signal right, sorry, turning right, signal right. We already position ourselves to the right side, so we can see the green arrow there, which is direction arrow, so I don't need to stop now, and I go straight into my side of the road. 30 speed here, check the center mirror, check the right mirror, see everything's okay around us. Move away from the car and then come back once we pass the car. So this road name is Test Route, and speed on this road is 30 miles an hour. We can see the sign there as well. So cars coming from the left hand side, be careful with that, just making sure everything's okay. Speed is good, and now I can see this 20 zone. The 20 zone, the zone mean you go left or right or you go straight, anywhere you go now the speed would be 20 miles an hour. If they only says 20, then it means that road would be 20
After
and the side road would be different speed out. Is pulled out
right,
again.
then turn left.
So when you say zone, it means that the whole area, wherever you go left or right, would be 20 miles an hour. Now be careful again, it happened with the last test route as well. Someone pulled out without giving any instruction clearly.
Bear right, then
right.
turn left.
So mirror, signal, position myself to the right. So one of the topic in your test is called, there's a gap, come in, we'll take a gap. Again, the road name is same, Test Route, so we need to just drive nice and slowly around here, and then we will be turning left at the traffic light here. So position
After
ourselves,
100 yards, turn left.
signal left, and stay in the left side of the road for the left turn. So one of the topic on your test is called other road users, response to the other road users. So how was your response to the other road user? It can be pedestrians, can be cyclists, motorbikes, cars, so they're all the other road users. Moving off, looking at the left mirror of the cyclist, nice and clear, there's no one there.
Turn
and we go
left.
straight into our side of the road, and then we can see the merging arrow, end up on the right side. No one crossing the road at the moment on the pedestrian crossing, so we're okay to carry on. Speed is still 20 miles an hour, and now we can see the road's 2 lanes. Left mirror, signal left, let the other car know that I'm going into the left side of the road. So other road users, you got to be very careful. It can be you on the test, you didn't make any mistakes, but the other people or other driver or other pedestrian, which is other road user, done something that you did not react to that accordingly. It can be a fault, so it can be a serious fault. Like just like that white car example was there, the white car just gave a signal. As soon they gave a signal, they just pulled out straight away without giving any warning, or without probably be looking clearly if someone's coming or not. He just pulled out, but we were ready for it. We were all driving 20 miles an hour anyway, so the speed was less. So as soon as I saw him, slow down straight away, and I was ready for it. Car parked up, quick signal right, moving away because there's a car behind me as well, and then sweep past the car, quickly signal left again, telling him that I'm going back into my lane. Now he can overtake me easily. So be very careful when you drive. Keep an eye on other cars. Other people's mistake can be your fault sometimes.
300 yards, turn right.
So we are turning right, center mirror, right mirror, and positioning ourselves onto the right side of the road again for the right turn. So these traffic light, we will be turning right. So we give signal right once we pass this exit on the right. Center mirror, right mirror, signal right.
Turn right.
Dropping the gear down. Lights change, so we stop here one more time. As always we do, cycle box always have advanced line, so make sure you can see the advanced line clearly. So it means I'm not into the box at the moment. Again, when we're turning right here, there's no filter arrow or nothing there, so but there is a protected lane there for the right turn. So when I go right here, I'll position myself straight into the box where the arrow is, and then wait for the two thing again, gap or lights to change, whichever comes first. So I see there's a gap, but that car's going exactly the same way, so I'll wait and brake up. So there's a gap coming up, big gap. We'll go straight to our side of the road. Road name is Canyon Lane, and we can see the speed sign again. It says 20 zone. It's mean whole area around here is 20 miles an hour. As if you can see on the right, if you see the right street, there's no sign on the right streets anymore now. There's no 20 signs anywhere. It's mean that sign at the beginning, which is a 20 zone, already told you anywhere you go into this block around here now, everywhere is 20 miles an hour. See the sign says 20 zone end, and then we have a 30 sign. It means the speed change from here, from the sign there, and it's going to 30 miles an hour. But again, you got to just be very careful. 30 doesn't mean that you've got to start driving 30 miles an hour straight away.
200 yards, turn right.
It's mean you drive according to the situation of the road. If the road condition does not allow you to drive 30 miles an hour, you don't have to drive 30 miles an hour. If you think there's too many cars parked up, you don't have to drive 30 miles an hour. So we're turning right here, center mirror, right mirror, signal right, positioning ourselves onto the right lane.
Turn right.
Back to first gear. See the car coming from the other side of the road. It's not coming, so more likely their lights are red, so we're okay to carry on. Join the new road, checking the center mirror, checking the right mirror, see everything's okay. So here I did not see any sign. Sign says 20 miles an hour, which is on the side street here, and there's no side street sign around here. There's no side street sign around here, so there's no sign around there. So there's 20 sign on the left hand side, but there's no sign on the right side. There's no sign facing me as well. What should I do in this situation? Because I see the couple of signs on the 20 miles, which is on the side streets there, and there's not any lamppost have a sign which is asking me to slow down. So I would drive 30 miles an hour here. For the tall lamppost, what the theory says, put that, because here, so see here, starts 20 miles an hour from here now. So now we drive 20 miles an hour. But that sign clearly telling me the speed is gone to 20 miles an hour, which is a marking on the road and the sign on the lamppost. So suppose I missed that, how would I know that the sign is at the speed on this road is 20 miles an hour? Again, it says 20 zone, so it means there was whole area is 20 miles an hour around this block here now. So wherever you go left, you go right, everywhere you go, speed would be 20 miles an hour. Again, we can see the sign here. If you look at the lamppost there, it says school zone, and then has a cross there, which is school zone end. From here, speed goes back to 30 miles an hour now, back to normal speed, which is 30 miles an hour now. Now, the reason they have a slow mark sign here for this bend coming up, so they ask you to go nice and slowly around the bend. Do not drive too fast. That's why they have a black and white bollards there as well. So wherever you have a sharp bend, they will always have a black and white rather arrow. They will have the black and white arrows, or they can put the just poles there. So they'll ask you to just slow down on the bend when you go sharp bend there. Pedestrian crossing, someone's crossed, lights change.
After
so
200 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit.
blinking amber mean you're okay to carry on if there's no one crossing the road. If someone was crossing, then they should go first, they have a priority over you. But if the amber lights start blinking, it means if there's no one coming, you're okay to go. If people are crossing, you should wait for them. Now we are turning right at the roundabout. Center mirror, right mirror, signal right. So we are taking a third exit. I can see 1, 2 and the third exit on the right. So there's no one coming from the right side. We go straight onto the roundabout, passing the second exit, look in the center mirror, left mirror, signal left, and then we stay in our side of the road, check center and the right mirror on the new road, and then we just bring the speed up a bit again. This road name is Moston Lane and speed on this road is 30 miles an hour as well.
After 200 yards, go left on the roundabout, second exit.
So we will be taking a second exit the roundabout, which if you see on the sign there, it says Middleton Junction. This is the sign we're following, which is B6393.
Go left on the roundabout, second exit.
So road is only wide enough for single lane, so we're okay to stay in the middle of the lane to go wherever we need to go. The sign is asking us to take a second exit, so when we join the road, we'll go stay into the left lane once we pass the exit, which is a left exit here. We look in the mirror, signal left, and then it will take us into our side of the road, which is a left lane here. Now the road name is Green Gate, and speed on this road is 30 miles an hour.
Keep left.
Sign says 40, so we start 40 miles from here now, and now we can drive 40.
After 300 yards, turn left.
So we are turning left at 300 yards because we're driving fast, so 300 yards will come very fast. So look in the center mirror, look in the left mirror, there's no turn before my turn, so signal left. Slowing down, keep an eye at the traffic light as well, dropping the gear to second because the second is the best gear on the traffic light. Looking at the left mirror, no one's there. New road, speed is 30 miles an hour here as well. So the road name is a Green Gate Way, and the speed we just saw the sign says 30 miles an hour. So I can see the triangle sign coming up again, and there's a bend coming up. So same rule we apply here, to see and be seen as well. So I don't want to go close to the center line this time. I'll stay more close to the footpath this time, which is near to the curb. So any oncoming traffic will see me more faster or quickly when they see me drive closer. Here we go. So we can see that car nicely because we didn't hide ourselves. So it's a big bend, so just stay close, nice and slowly. The road speed was 30, but we only driving 20 miles an hour because that bend was pretty sharp there, and it's a very big bend as well. Again, you see the triangle sign, and again the sign says there's a bend coming up. So we same routine.
At the end of the road, turn left.
To see and be seen. So we're going to stay close to the footpath. So we are turning left here. So
turn
center mirror, left mirror, signal left. Again, we see the sign before the junction, it says 40 miles an hour. It means if you're going into left or right from this junction, speed would be 40 miles an hour. So no one coming, we okay to join the road. As I always say on my video, how to identify the speed. If the speed sign comes before the junction, it's giving you information. If you're going left or right from that junction, it will be 30 or 40, whichever sign tells you that the speed would be that on the road. Now on this one it says 40, so the speed on this road would be 40 miles an hour. If it says 30, this means the 30 speed will be on this road now.
After 300 yards, Turn right.
So we are turning right. I can see the speed sign. Speed will be changed from there, which is the 30 miles an hour. Mirror, signal right, and then we position behind this van here. Again,
Turn
only two
right.
cars allow in the junction. When you're at the traffic light junction, only two cars allow front of you, so don't be a third car there. So I can see there's nearly 3 or 4 cars, because the van is blocked my view at the moment, but I think there's a 3 or 4 cars already front of the van, or included that van. 3 or 4 cars, we can count 1, 2 cars already gone, and now I can't see anything. So we'll stay behind the van with the tire and the tarmac gap again. So getting ready. Maybe now slowly. Let's have a look how many cars, if I can see anything. Now we don't want to go further ahead, because if I go, I will be stopping at the crossing, which is a pedestrian crossing at the moment. Now we can edge forward nicely, and now we're looking for the same thing, a gap or lights to change. So after this blue car, lights change, so we're okay to leave the junction now. Now we check the center mirror, right mirror, everything's okay behind us. Road name is Grimshaw Lane, and speed on this road is 30 miles an hour. So nice and slowly under the bridge. Lights are green, so we're okay to carry on. So on this bridge, if your lights are green, no one will be coming from the other side of the road, so still drive nice and slowly around here. And then we're just following the road round to the right, and the road name is Broadgate, and the speed on this road is 30 miles an hour. Again, when you drive here, there's lots of offices around here, left and right. This is an industrial estate, so lots of offices around here. So when you come around here, careful with the cars coming, or the truck or buses going in and out, the vans going in and out of these offices here. So be very careful when you come around here. Plan well ahead what's happening in front of you on these roads. Back onto the test center.
After 300 yards, you have
So we are back at the test center. We'll look in the center mirror, right mirror, signal right.
You have reached your destination.
Staying close to the center line, positioning nicely close to the center line. Looking for the oncoming traffic. There's a big gap, no one there, and we turn right here, and then we stop here because the gates are closed. Now if you see the arrow here, which is a L arrow here, lane arrow, so when you come back from the test and you're going back to the test center, stay in the right lane, which is arrow pointing you to go right. Stay on the right lane, go to the right all the way, just follow the L arrow there all the way through. They have a clearly marking there on the road there, and then go other side of this building, and then they will ask you to follow, just go around to the right, then go around to the left, follow the road around to the left all the way through, and other side of this building where they ask you to park the car there into the base, and then the test is finished there. It's a weekend there, and that's why the gates are closed. So now this is end of the test. It happened again, it happened last previous video as well. There's someone pulled out giving us enough time, and we had to use a brake to slow down. And happened again with the white taxi were parked up, and when we came closer it just gave a signal for 1 second and it just pulled out straight away. What you got to remember on the day of the test, other people mistake can be your fault. So that's why they say you got to watch other people, what they are doing. So be more aware of the road, be more aware of the situation of the road, what's happening, what other people are doing. Can be cyclists coming from sideways, can be pedestrian crossing the road, can be car coming out without giving a signal or properly giving you enough time to react as well. So keep an eye, everyone, when you drive on the road, forward planning and more aware of the road, and it'll be much easier for you to drive. Right, this is end of the test, and I hope you like the video. Please share, leave a comment if you would like me to make some more video. I will do that, and like the video for me, please. Thank you. Good day.